Okay, I believe we're live. I just want to make sure that we're gonna start the timer for the stream, because I did actually get a timer. Because I am a professional streamer, obviously. You know, we got to have that timer, and for some reason, Streamlabs makes it a little difficult, but that's okay, because I'm okay with it. Start. And we've got this timer going. What's up, Hackerman? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. We are doing a foraging stream, which is going to be very sad, I believe, but you know. Yo, what's up, Doug? Yep, as promised, it came to 2 hours and 10 minutes from the shorts. So I'm doing it for that long. Not going to continue above it, most likely, because Jesus, 2 hours and 40 minutes of foraging sounds annoying. When the countdown gets to 0, the stream ends. I'm gonna stop foraging. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna automatically end stream or anything, but I'm gonna stop foraging because I don't believe it's gonna be fun enough. But yeah, as I promised in that short, I'm going to stream for depending on how many people wanted it, and it came to 2 hours and 10 minutes. So that's gonna be fun. Because if there's one thing that is known to be fun, is finding an empty park lobby to be able to forage. You know what? If this area is probably going to be more competitive, I believe here is going to be better to do because there's less competitive. But yeah, we do have our young dragon armor and our 3 cap. What foraging level are you? I'm level 24. And we're gonna go until 2 hours from now, because I'm not doing it for foraging XP, I'm doing it for I want to suffer on stream. Like seriously, I don't know. There's no reason for me to do it. I'm not gonna get foraging 50 like this, I don't think. But I mean, we might level up once or twice, which could be pretty cool. You know, like leveling up in foraging would be pretty nice, because 24 is low. And that would level up my skill average significantly, so that could be nice. Now, I don't have an ocelot pet or a monkey pet or a rod or anything. It's just me running around and breaking trees with a 3 cap, but you know, we're definitely going to make some good money with it, you know. Let's see, I'm gonna bet we're gonna make about 500k by the end of the stream. I think that's what is gonna happen. I think we're gonna do it for 2 hours and 10 minutes, and we're gonna make about $500,000. Which is not that bad, to be honest. It's foraging, we're not doing it for coin, we're not doing it for anything. I don't know why we're doing it, if I'm being honest. I think the one agreeable thing everyone can agree on in HYPIXEL is that foraging sucks right now. So I think that's a pretty good way to make a stream where it's agreeable that no one will enjoy doing it. But hey, I mean, yeah, I promised I will, so kind of have to. Luckily it was not like a 6-hour stream with yo Frankie, what's up? We're doing foraging because I promised, and it's gonna be until the timer hits 0. Yeah, when that hits 0, I'm gonna stop foraging. So yeah, this is going to be my first time doing such a long foraging stream. My last one was 20 minutes long, and I hated every second of it. So this is like 6 times longer. I'm not exactly excited for that, but we do what we promised, and we do that until we're done. So, yeah. I mean, it's not that bad if I'm being honest. Like, we've already done like 4.5 minutes. Okay, that's actually pretty fast. It's 4.5 minutes for 40. You could do a machine on your island for 40. Actually, that is true. The issue is, I feel like the machine on your island is more complicated than this. And the minions, I don't really want to buy a bunch of minions and set up the whole thing. I should have done that. That would have been a much better stream in my opinion. But I feel like I kind of have to suffer a little because that's kind of what I promised. You know, when I promised a foraging stream, I think that's pretty much what I promised. So yeah, let's be honest about it and just do a foraging stream, I guess. Lovely. That's gonna suck. Okay. Maybe jungle would be better. But it doesn't seem like the trees are they're growing fast enough, I guess. I'm trying to be as legit as I can here because this is really, I cannot believe it's only been 5 minutes. Kind of thing, you know? I hope it's gonna get better the longer we go because there's no way I'm gonna enjoy this anyways. I don't know. I'm gonna continue. I don't know what to say about it. I guess it's a good scenery change from farming. We're gonna get some skill XP. That's cool. I'm really trying to to talk myself into this because I really didn't want to do it. But if it's derpy, then I kind of have to, I guess. So yeah. Okay. Like I pretty much I keep having to convince myself that to do this, but I've already started. I'm not gonna finish. I'm not gonna not do it. Okay. But yeah, probably if I do another one, next year or something, if I do another one of these, I'm probably gonna do the AFK minion one because I think that's gonna be much better. I'm stacking as if there's no way that the foraging update is gonna show up and make it actually decent because I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Okay. At least we have big step to chill. You know, we have something to be with us. Yeah, I think the minion would have made it much better. I just did not think about it at all. I just started the foraging stream. I mean, it's been like what? It's been 7.5 minutes. We already made 57k. Like that's pretty decent, I believe. That's almost like 1 mil in the 2 hours. That's like over 1 mil in the 2 hours, which is double what I expected. So, you know, if you think about it that way, we're already getting better. Yeah, there is a sweat though. There's rod swapping. I mean, I know it's not really that sweaty. It's pretty much what you're supposed to do, but it's gonna make me feel better if he's a sweat than if I'm a noob. This might be just the longest stream I'll do. Oh, I think I'm gonna do some farming or HYPIXEL after this, just because I kind of want to do a long stream. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the 2 hours of foraging at the very least. That's gonna be really annoying, but whatever. I don't know why I suggested this. I still I did not expect this to go well. I expected like one person to like the video or something, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what happened. But no, now I have to do it for like 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is longer than how much I used farming for. Like that's crazy. That's an actual stream. Well, I don't really mind that much, I guess. Let's see, are we pretty good in any collection here? Not really. I think though there is someone in Acacia, but I don't think there are more people in Jungle, and obviously way more in Dark Oak. Maybe no one is doing Birch. Nope, there are people doing Birch. What if we go to the hub? I don't think people are doing Oak. I don't know if there's a reason for that, but I don't think people are doing Oak. And since I'm doing it for 2 hours rather than for a certain amount of levels, then I can do this for as long as I want. I can do it here, and then it's less competitive, and it also might be better. I don't know. Well, I got a new person to the friends list. If you have a really cool name, this person. And I don't think I had another person. I don't think I have a friend that has a lot of cool names, and I don't think he has it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't believe I saw him having him. This is gonna start. Okay, but we've already done a significant chunk of it. You know, it's not that bad. I've already done 10 minutes. I feel like it's not gonna be impossible to do another 2 hours. It's gonna be annoying, sure, but I feel like the longer I do it, the more I feel like, oh, it's already been 10 minutes. It felt like 2 or 3 or 4. Like, it's not fun, but I think I made it worse in my head to the point where this is actually not that bad. It's not fun, but it's not horrible. Yeah. Yeah, it's not horrible. I kind of have to convince myself to do this, but to be honest, it's already been like, how much is 15 minutes, 12 minutes? I don't know. I think it's like a good chunk of it. Also, I've done a decent bit of farming today already. So we're already at 11.8k in the mushrooms, and considering my goal was 12k for today, we're gonna surpass it even though we're gonna waste 2 hours foraging, which is pretty cool. Which means we're staying efficient while not being efficient. I don't know how to... We're doing pretty well is what I'm trying to say. Like, even though I'm foraging now, I was able to wake up earlier today and farm for a couple extra hours. So, we're still being good. We also have collected a bunch of heavy pearls, and we're now exactly 750, which I thought was a cool flex. Like, 750 is a pretty round number. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. But I don't know, I mean, foraging is actually, it's not fun by any means, but it's not a horrible skill. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I could do it for the 2 hours relatively easily. I know I'm gonna regret it, because it's not like it's gonna be fun or anything, but it's not, I don't know. I think doing it here is pretty cool, but there's no one competing with you, so you just go on the route pretty much. And just every time you see a big tree, you break it. And like, yeah, I feel like it's pretty efficient, so it's pretty cool. I don't know. It's been about, although it has been like 14 minutes. Like, I'm keeping an eye on this timer every second, so, you know. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I'm even gonna make a video about it or not, because I've already made a short announcing this, and now there's gonna be a 2 hour stream at least, like 2 hours and 10 minutes at least of stream doing it, so I don't know if I also am gonna make a video about it, but we're definitely going to make this stream. Although the derpy videos have been doing really well, like compared to the other videos recently, the derpy videos have been doing really well. So maybe. So yeah, we'll see. For now, we're gonna continue with foraging though, because yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's not great. It's not like a fun project, right? But it's not a horrible thing. Which is the most that I can ask for. It's like I can see people doing it for an hour a day as like their daily. I think in general, if you just go around doing your dailies, like go do your daily commission, your daily enchanting table, your daily dungeon runs, all of the daily Quadrial stuff, Crimson Isle stuff. Like, if you're gonna do all of that, and maybe add yourself one daily thing of like, I don't know, one daily hour of foraging or something like that, then you're gonna end up progressing pretty quickly and everything. I don't know if it's gonna be it's probably the most efficient because you get a lot of buffs for doing the dailies. Like you're getting extra rate for the first couple of daily stuff, so yeah, it could be a good idea to progress like that. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure, but it seems like it could be. It's actually not that bad. Like, I feel like doing the oak is probably the best one because it's kind of just very relaxed. There's no one competing with you against like the wood collection, unlike in the park, where like every wood type has a bunch of people. Here it's only you just going around cutting the trees, which is pretty nice, I'd say. I know the most efficient one is the one where you use bone meal and like rod swap and stuff. Like you plant your own tree and you move like that all the time, moving and everything like that. But I feel like that's way too try-hardy, in my opinion. The minion setup does look pretty good though, because it's passive. You just hold like left click. For me, it's probably gonna be spacebar. But it's like you're just holding one button for a long time, and I can do that. I can hold a button for a long time. That's something I'm pretty good at. What the truth. Like yeah, I've farmed for quite a while. I feel like I could do the foraging method with the minions pretty well. I don't know about the one where you have to do stuff. Like if it was only like the one action, like if you could somehow do it so you have hotkeys that are in a certain order, like one would be holding the sapling, 2 would be placing the sapling, 3 would be breaking the sapling, that would be easy. But the problem is you also have to swap to the bone meal, and then it's like would be like 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, something like that. And it seems a little annoying in my opinion to do. But I'm sure once you get it down, it gets pretty simple, especially if you get the timing right. It could definitely get pretty simple to do. It just not sounds like something I would want to do. But the minion setup could be. But I mean, yeah, you can probably do like on a. Yo, Gardos, what's up? We're doing foraging until the timer is down to 0. That's what the short came out to. It came to 2 hours and 10 minutes. So far, we're here for about 20 minutes. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a really long foraging stream. Last time it was 20 minutes, so I expected like 40 maybe. Nope, it came up to 2 hours and 10 minutes. That short did a little too well. But I mean, we're gonna do it. It's not like I cannot do a stream for 2 hours, it's just that I cannot. Like, I can, but it doesn't sound fun. I stopped from my mini account. Luckily, I stopped the moment I started the stream, so the timer cannot go up, but I will appreciate if people do subscribe. But yeah, I want to take a second, I want to check the vid. Yeah, it got 7 likes and I think... 1 second. Yeah, 2 subs, so it's in total. No, like a day ago? Oh, yeah, then that counted. Yeah. It came to a and that's like a that's a long amount of time. But I mean, it's worth it. I'm gonna get a lot of foraging XP. I don't know how much I started with, but we're now at 25%. We're probably gonna get there. I do know the park is generally considered faster, but because there's so much competition there, and because I'm not doing it for the XP, I'm doing it to forage for 2 hours. I don't really care about the XP. I just want to be doing it for 2 hours, which is fine. Luckily, I woke up a couple hours earlier today, and I was able to farm a little, so I'm not losing too much raids for spacemen as well. So everything is still going to plan. Yeah, so I don't think, to be honest, it's not that bad. Like, we've already done 22 minutes or so, like, it's not horrible. It's like pretty, I can do that. I was worried it's gonna be an insane amount of hours and I somehow have to stream for like 6 hours. Like, I didn't think about the fact that shorts can just get into the algorithm and YouTube will shove them down everyone. So that kind of happened and it was the most viewed short I've had in a while. But it's okay. Luckily, 2 hours is not impossible. Yeah. I don't really know what to say other than luckily we're not that bad. But we still have a lot of coins, by the way, which is also cool. We're almost at like 1.45, and considering that's enough for the next couple of months, like, that is crazy. I have the coins for everything I plan to do until, like, unless I'm not considering giveaways, I have enough for everything I want to do. So, yeah, that's very cool. I do think there is a giveaway right now, though, right? Yeah, there is a giveaway. That's cool. Yeah, we got like a pretty good stream yesterday as well. We had a really nice Twitch stream. I actually started trying to speedrun Minecraft a little, and I got pretty good times. I was able to enter the end in like 3 or 4 minutes, but I was not able to kill the dragon with beds. Even with when I changed to creative mode just to try and kill it, and I gave myself a bunch of beds and just spammed him like that, I could not kill him, which was really annoying. Because there's no way I would be able to, if I was not able with 20 beds, I would not be able to with like 6 or 7. Which is how much I can get in the run, maybe 8. So yeah. But I mean, it's okay. We're still gonna... I still want to do it. I just have to learn how to use the beds to kill him. Because I do want to improve in like other stuff in the game other than only farming. But yeah, we're doing pretty well generally. Like, I think that 4-minute end enter is really good. Now obviously it's a set seed, I'm not that good. In that seed you just get all the obsidian you need to get into the nether and then out of the nether and into a 12-eye portal. So it's not that good, but it's still pretty good. It's crazy that people have speedrun Minecraft, like kill the ender dragon in like 1.5 minutes. There's some weird strategy the way you use a bow to one-shot the dragon and stuff. I could not, like, you could probably do it, but it's so annoying and difficult. I don't know, I could not do it. I don't think. Never gave it a shot, to be honest, so who knows. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. Foraging is okay. I'm not gonna lie and say it's possibly annoying, but it is very annoying. So it's like, on one hand it's only been like 30 minutes, but the fact that I have to keep looking at the timer lets me know that I'm not that not enjoying it still much. If I have to keep thinking, okay, we're already like 30 minutes in. Well, I mean, it's okay, like 30 minutes in and it I feel like I could do another hour and a half, 2 hours. Like, it's not that difficult. Like, yeah. Okay, that feels true. I think oak was a good decision to do, you know? Like doing oak rather than one of the park stuff was a pretty good decision because it's much less competitive, because most people that either like go here right in the beginning to unlock the foraging area, the park, or they just don't really come here. I cannot think, like, you can see like there's one person here, but I don't think he is really foraging, and there's this person here that is level 1. So the competition is basically non-existent. So yeah, it's pretty nice to just forge like this. I don't know, it's just I like the way that it is. It's much nicer in my opinion than in the park. Yo, thank you, what's up? But it's less efficient, isn't it? To be honest, I'm not sure if it's less efficient. Yeah, I'm not used to having to use both my hands. I'm not sure if it's less efficient, but it is like easier to do. Considering my challenge is to forage for 2 hours and 10 minutes, I don't really care if I'm gonna get 1 or 2 levels. Technically the most efficient is on your island, but you have to do a weird setup and like do a weird thing with your keyboard and stuff. I don't know. It sounds a little too sweaty for me. I did want to do the minion one, but I was too lazy to buy them or craft them. So we're doing this, I guess. Also, I feel like this is better for stream to do it manually. But yeah. And as for the park, I'm not sure if it's more efficient in the park because there are like 2 or 3 people in each wood area. So I don't know. The other one is sweaty, to be honest. Yeah, I have friends that do it, and I feel like 5 minutes they are like, I cannot do it anymore, or they are just not doing it. Like, yeah, most people cannot do it for like too long. So yeah, I don't know. Just by the way, if you're like I don't know, it just seems like the island one is a little too difficult in my opinion. The minion one does seem fun, I'm not gonna lie. As a farmer, it does seem pretty fun. It's even less work than farming somehow. So it's like very, very passive. It's not even like move and switch stuff, it just holds left key for 100 hours. Or 150 hours, I guess. Which I'm not gonna lie, it's really simple. But I will do that if I go for 40 and 50, but I'm not gonna do it for like a 2-hour stream. Because a 2-hour stream, the whole point is for me to suffer. The 40 and 50 is the goal, I feel like. That's the biggest part. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like foraging is not that bad. I don't know when we checked last time, but we're now up like 8%, which is pretty good. I feel like it's been like 10 minutes maybe. 5-10 minutes. We'll probably wait the foraging update to grind the skill. Yeah, that's probably the smartest decision. I either will do it next derpy. Maybe I'll even do it off derpy, because to be honest, like the extra 50% of holding left click does not sound impossible for me. It's just that I don't want to do it without the AFK setup for the actual. I don't want to do this for 150 hours. I'm fine doing island foraging for 150 hours, but this sounds really annoying to do. By the way, the 150 hour number I'm throwing is just based on how long it takes energy. It's probably gonna take me a bit longer than that, but because like he did it on in a different way. I'm not that rich, so I can't bother to grind something that does not give me money. No, yeah, that's fair as well. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like super rich, but I'm like right now I do have quite a bit of coins. I am saving up though for a couple of things, so yeah. I believe we're still at. No, we're at 1001. That sucks. Well, how did we gain one? What did I do? I did not want to do another one. Oh, I think it's the HYPIXEL case, because I got. But that sucks. 150 hours is crazy, not gonna lie. That is true. 150 hours is a long time. You know, but I kind of got a little more than that. So yeah, and I've also farmed for like 1600 hours almost. I can do with 150 hours. To be honest, it's not like the hours are not scary to me. The hours, like depending on what you're doing, hours is not the issue. It's more of the what you're doing. 'Cause farming I can do for a long time, as you see, but mining, for example, I could not do for even a third of that long, like a third of that time. I would not be able to do that. Like I'm currently one of the challenges I'm most worried about. I think I'll prefer to get foraging 50 than mining, like be done with the mining stuff I want to do. That's how much I dislike mining. Because foraging 50 would just be me sitting on my island holding left click for like a really long time. Mining, I wanted to get the Haruman 10, mining 60, and some powder. That sounds really annoying, to be honest. And also I wanted to max the collections, obviously. So like get umber, tungsten, sulfur, glazite, red sand, and mithril to max. I want to max all the collections. I got myself into farming this derpy. I got 172. Nice. Farming is amazing. I do love farming. I've made like a total of 20 billion with farming. Something like that I did look. Because I currently have a net worth of about 12 bill, and I've given away like 7.5. So, and like that's just in one time. So I also given more than that amount away. Let's say around 20, maybe like 18 to 22, something like that. So let's say 20. Which is a lot of coins for farming, considering all you do is just this. Yo, Lucy, what's up? Hope you're having a great day. We're foraging, and we're gonna do it until we are done with the timer, until the timer hits 0. I think the timer is around here. It's only on, yeah, it is on there. My setup is kind of trash, so I make about 10 an hour though. Yeah, but I mean, if you do, for example, test grinding, I know you can make about, according to Toad's store, which is an Ironman, so he might make more, but he makes a little less than you would, and he made like 22 mil an hour. Now, obviously, he had a bit of an OP gear because he used the Chimera 5 Daedalus axe and stuff, and then level 1 T-Rex, but I think you can still make like 15 mil an hour fast grinding, and but that's, to be fair, at that point just mine, because fast grinding is very much not passive. But just doing farming regularly and killing the pests whenever they spawn could make you a decent bit of coins. I think I make like anywhere from 15 to 20 mil an hour, and max farming makes you like 20 to 25. I just don't feel like spending another 1 billion on 200 farming fortune. Yeah, Lucy does like mining, but if you look at their net worth, actually they changed it. Addicted to HRT. Like, look at their net worth, they only have like 33 mil and I have 1.45 billion, so you know. Who's richer, you decide. Like, sure, they started 6 days ago, but like, ignore that little tidbit, because I have no idea how they did that. Sold all my mining gear after the update for a painful loss. Yeah, I agree, the mining is painful. That's not what you said, but that's what I'm gonna make it sound like. Mining is painful though, I really don't like it. I will buy the mining stuff eventually, but only when I go for mining. Right now I'm fine having the gauntlet, like the gemstone gauntlet, and just this mineral armor. I don't really care about it. I did invest in the mining update though. I got 16 of each robot part, and I got a stack of plasma. The robot part is for the... I forgot the new robot thing that they made, so you need... Basically, these are the two things you need to create a perfectly cut fuel engine. Fuel engine. I think those are the only two things, like that and the other fuel engine. I think it's the gemstone cutter or something like that. The new update is a buff. It's a buff for everything that isn't gemstone mining or powder grinding. If they balance gemstone mining, I'd say mining would be actually pretty good. But, not gemstone mining, powder mining, sorry. I think the fact that you don't get... I think powder mining should give you all the powder. Like, you should get... Like, I feel like it's a little weird that you have to mine mithril to get mithril powder. Or I guess you can do commissions, maybe. I actually don't know which would be faster. You probably would. But I have no clue. But yeah, I don't know. It just sounds a little weird to me. I like farming. I mean, mining is okay. Don't get me wrong, I'm aware that mining makes a lot of money. But I don't think the time put in and the effort it takes to do is worth it. Manually mining mithril is faster? Oh, okay. To be honest, I thought that commissions would be faster because, like, you're getting a couple thousand every time, though. I don't know. I take your word for it. Yeah, everyone was so depressed about it, I think, this update, that I got scared by proxy. Yeah, to be honest, I just did not do anything about the update. The only thing I really cared about the update was the fact that it came exactly a day after I made a video comparing mining to farming, and then the day later they completely rebalanced mining, making it so the video is invalid when the update comes out. So that's great. But yeah, other than that, I don't really care about it. I'm just gonna make another video someday, because everyone seemed to agree that mining and farming are good in their own way. And that video went well with everyone. Don't ask anyone that was miner. Yeah, for some reason the miners thought I was against them, even though like I convinced a bunch of people with that video to get into mining. I was being very nice to mining, but yeah, I mean that's not that. I mean, free content. It's not like I lied when it came out. When I made the video, it was the case, and still for now is the case until the update comes out. But it is a little different. So yes, it's gonna make me an option to make another video, I guess. You have to be super rich to make a good profit from mining, not gonna lie. Yeah, the timeline right now I think was 424 hours from start to the point you're gonna make more with money. Like, After 424 hours of doing both, mining starts to make more. Because you have to put so much more time into gear and powder than you do into farming. But at the 424 hour mark, I'm pretty sure that's when it came to be even. We should collab and you talk about farming and I talk about mining. That would be a really good video, yeah, because you are a pretty experienced miner. Considering you are number 8 in the entire server, I think that is a pretty verified source. And then both are going to be a little biased to, I'm going to be biased to farming, you're going to be biased to mining, and we're going to see who's more convincing, I guess. No, yeah, I'm probably, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. For sure, we're going to do that. After the update comes out, we're going to make another video about it. That way, no one will complain. Damn, nice, Lucy. Did not know that. Yeah, they were number 8 in co-weight, I think, right? Either mining expert or co-weight, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm also pretty good at farming. Like, I'm number 434 in farming XP and like number 350, I believe, in farming weight. 1 second, I'm gonna check for you real quick. It's a really slow thing. I don't feel like checking. Yeah, 8 in both XP and call weight. Nice. Also, I'm day 6, 75 hours in, and I made more than 25 mil an hour. Nice. Yeah, my methods talk about like the average player, not about the number 8 in the world. That is the defense I have. Like, you know, a bunch of obscure methods like leveling up an ocelot pet while doing mining with that hard mountain tree would give you 100,000 powder an hour that will then let you, like, stuff like that. Most players will just, if they want to mine mithril, will go to the Mines of Divine and mine mithril with like a silverfish to level up mining. So like, yeah. But to be fair, you are very good at the game. What is your net worth, by the way? Because you know, I wanna know when, how long it's gonna take you to surpass me in the net worth. But I did say that mining after 424 starts to make more, and you are better than the average player. So 1.1. Oh, okay. So I still have some time to make the coin. That's good. What you guys think about fishing? Fishing is awesome. I think fishing is a great money making method. It's not good early game, but in late game it makes like 50 mil an hour. That's insane. 50 mil an hour for fishing. It's easier than mining and makes double than the coins from farming. It's an amazing money making method. It's not the best. In my opinion, the best is flipping, second best Kudra, and third best dungeons. If you're talking at the peak of them, that's gonna be the best. But if we're talking early game, Rift and flipping, Rift and farming are the best. And mid game, flipping. Like, flipping is always the best. Like, no matter what stage in the game you are, flipping is gonna make you the most money if you know what you're doing. The problem is to know what you're doing. And if you don't, then you're gonna lose a lot of money. So yeah. I personally don't know how to flip, but I'm aware that you can make a ton of coins. Like, people made 1 billion coins in 10 hours on a brand new profile with flipping. Yeah, dungeons are my main method. First dipping, second YouTube, taking Contra, and third Kuja, etc. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like, if we're not counting illegal or like getting Contra, because that's not really I guess a money making method. Then the best one, like, that everyone can do is, in my opinion, flipping is the best. Because like, I saw people making 1 billion coin in 10 hours on a brand new profile. You know how crazy? There's no money making method that can make you that much that is legit. Like taking Pancha or duping, like, or something like that. But, or I guess if you're an admin, you can just give coins. Zydrox 1, 2, 3, 1 trillion. But you must be admin or higher to use this command. But I would love to have that command. You know, that would be crazy, just have the trillion coin. But yeah, I mean, there's like, as far as legit methods go, flipping is the best. Well, flipping isn't consistent, so it's not valid. I don't know, I feel like people make pretty consistently a lot of money. Like, especially those that have like those flipping mods. I have a friend that has a flipping mod that just tells him this is a flip that's making you 2 mil, click here. They click and it opens the AH and they buy it. And they're just making like 60 mil an hour. I can't do Kudra for my life, man. Without a hype, I can only do a tier 1 and tier 2 with a ballista mechanic. I mean, yeah, to be honest, I have a hype and a term, and I still don't know how to do a tier 2. It's luck dependent, kind of, but I mean, I think if you know what you're doing, or if you have the mods that tell you what to do, it's not really luck dependent, because there's always going to be something that's going to make you like 1 million here, 2 million there, and if you do that for an hour, you're going to make a lot of money. I mean, even for early game, you're going to make like your first 2 million very quickly, and then you're going to make the 2 million into 5, into 10, into 100. And the more money you have, the more you make, so. I did lowballing for mechanic while. Made good money, not gonna lie, for a while. Yeah, lowballing can make pretty good money. I made a little, maybe, I'm not sure. I was able to lowball a full like setup like this, pretty much, for like 115 mil, and sold it for 130-ish. But because of taxes, I don't know exactly how much I made. Because taxes are like 4x right now. I mean, you can say flipping can make 1.7 bill in 10 minutes on a new profile if it's not a high performance one. No, yeah, but I mean, like, let's be like, I feel like you can realistically make it. Like, some people like actually doing it. For example, they join during Diana's and they flip stuff that Diana changes. Like, if you know the market, I feel like you could pretty consistently make good money. Yo, D2KXRP. What's up? Welcome to the stream. We're doing foraging for the next 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 36 seconds, as you can tell by the timer. When it's over, I'm done foraging, and you know, maybe not for, probably not gonna touch it for a while. Imagine, it's been already like another 20 minutes. I think we're gonna level up maybe once. I don't think we're doing it very efficiently. But yeah, what's up? I don't know, I feel like flipping is a pretty good money making method if you know what you're doing, but horrible if you don't know, because I lost 300 million trying to flip without knowing what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna say it's a good money making method for everyone, but if you learn how to do it, it could be insane. But a consistent money making method, the most profitable is mining, the second most profitable is fishing, then rift, and then farming. But the best one, in my opinion, is fishing, farming, rift, mining above rift, in my opinion. Not doing the island foraging strat. No, I'm not. I don't feel like building the minion one, and the other one seems a little too sweaty, in my opinion. It sounds like, I don't know, like having to switch the keyboard a lot and do a lot of special stuff just to do foraging sounds a little sweaty. The minions though do sound pretty easy, I just don't feel like buying or crafting all of them right now. So yeah. Also, I promise I'm gonna suffer, and I think that this is gonna be much more annoying. So yeah. Because the minion one is not really suffering in my opinion, because I do farming for 100 hours a week pretty much. Not 100, like 100 hours in every, I don't know. Like I do consistently 100-hour challenges in farming, so I think if I did 2 hours of foraging on the island would not be that interesting. But this is actually pretty painful. Although it's not as bad as I thought, so that's pretty good. We are making some coins as well. We've made like 450k, no 250k, I did not even see that correctly, in 50 minutes. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like flipping could be pretty crazy. If you don't know though how to do it, I would say the best to get into is probably early game, either get into the rift or farming, then make some coins, and then get into dungeons. I think that would be a pretty good strat. Because if you can do dungeons efficiently, I feel like you could make a ton of money. I know M4 can make people like 40 mil an hour, and it's much more enjoyable than any of the other ones. Like it is to most people, it's much more enjoyable. So yeah, I'd say that's probably the best strat. I never did Rift, neither did I. Don't worry. I'm saying just because I know it makes a lot of money. I did 38 minutes of the Rift. Like, I basically never touched it. And I made a video about it, so it's like, oh, by the way, 21, 22 on the dot, 0 minutes. That's crazy. Dungeons suck because it relies on other people. That is true. Other people are a little annoying. If you don't want to do that, then I'm going to say the best route is start by getting unlock the bazaar, flip a little, get some coins to like buy a grand potion to get into the rift, do the rift and start making like 20-30 mil an hour, and then get into either mining, or you can put fishing minion down and then do farming, or continue with rift until you level up fishing. Fishing is, in my opinion, better than mining because it's easier and it makes similar to even more money per hour, depending on what stage you're in. But yeah, I don't know. I would say fishing is because fishing is only good at fishing 36 and higher, and it's actually making money only at 45 and higher. It's not that good. In my head, Rift is just a twisted experiment made by the admins to see how much suffering the average scout player can take for some points. I don't think that's true. If anything, that's farming. Or foraging. That's foraging. Never mind. The best definition for that is foraging. Rift is actually a pretty simple story where you start in a pretty clear line, you know exactly what you need to do. It's not that grindy. It takes like 10 hours to max out, which is very quickly. For example, farming takes like 1200 hours. And if you're like me and you do it in a horrible, inefficient way, it can take you 1600 hours. Like Rift is pretty simple if you compare it to the other part of the game. And that comes from a person that has no idea how to do it. Like, I just know it, like, people have maxed it out in a day. So if it's that quick... Oh, only 10? Wow. Yeah, I know, it's like, people have maxed... There are people that finish the Rift in a single day. I mean, maybe not Vampire Slayer, but like, everything else in like a day. So I feel like it's not really that big of a deal. I did fishing and I know other people who did, and everyone agreed it's worse than people think it is for money per hour and stuff. I don't know, I saw people telling me that it's like 50 mil an hour. An hour, sorry. Yeah, but I don't think I was not able to do it. Like, I know you need to fish and kill them in the air, and for some reason my hive doesn't one-shot them. Now it might be because I don't have the mana. I didn't have the mana magical power. Well, I suppose I'll give it another shot. Thanks though. No problem. Yeah, I heard it's like, not what people told me at least. I know Yadi has a really good tutorial for the Rift. I had a really good tutorial for everything. But I'm pretty sure the Rift guide made him, like, the first video of his, the first guide he made that really did well. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere. So, yeah. Like when I will go for a Rift, I probably will follow his guide. Generally, if you follow a guide, I'd say anything would be pretty easy. That's the good thing about being in a relatively big community, that a lot of people are going to make videos and explanation of how to do things. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna be that hard. Wait, what is that? Oh. Did not realize it was that close. Or my render distance is just really high, but I'm pretty sure it's just pretty close. But yeah, I think like, the fact that Rift can, in 10 hours, make you 25 mil an hour, requires basically no coins to get into. It could be the best, it is the best consistent money making method. early game. It is a little more active than farming, but it's like so much easier to get into. I would recommend that, even though I am a farmer. I would say the Rift is pretty good. Although I did held like a poll on the channel, and like 70 something people I believe answered it. Let's see, I can actually check. I think like 75 or something like that. 82 people. And the vast majority of people said that farming is the best early game, mining and is barely better than the Rift, and fishing is the worst. Like it was only between those four, so it might not be the most accurate, but you know, it's pretty accurate. So according to most people, farming is the best early game method, like for at least for a new player. Not if you are like maybe not if you're an old player that's starting over, but for a new player, farming does seem to be the best. Yeah. By the way, I checked on number 300 in farming weight, which is pretty good. It's really good. Farming in general, I think like has one of the best communities also, which is something I really enjoy. Like I actually was able to talk to the best farmers in the server. And they're like very nice, which is cool. I didn't really talk to Lazzy because he's farming all the time, but yeah, I am enjoying farming a lot. Yeah, farming is like very, you can turn your brain off, watch some YouTube or something and just chill, which I like. You can't really do that with foraging or mining or fishing as much, but farming is like very, I don't want to say, I don't know. It's like very relaxed, let's say that. Like even though you do have to go and kill the pests and stuff, which is a little annoying, it's fine because it makes another like 5 mil an hour. And you can still like do stuff, it's only like half a minute every 5 minutes, so it's like not that bad. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, I feel like farming is probably my favorite thing to do in the game. Like, maybe it won't be the thing I want to do the most all the time, but considering I spent like a ton of time there, I would say there's nothing I would have preferred to spend. Like, I don't think there's any other skill I would like to do for 1600 hours, you know? I think if there's one thing you're gonna pick for a long amount of time, yeah, what is the main crop that you farm? I'd say my favorite crop is cocoa beans, which I farmed 500 million of. I farmed the most melons, which I have over 1 billion. I farmed a lot of netherworts, I guess. My favorite crop is cocoa beans, though. Not gonna lie. Because, I don't know, I feel like cocoa beans are pretty great. Also, I'm like in the top, like the best leaderboard spot I'm in is cocoa beans. So I'd say probably, yeah. I would consider it, if I had to pick one crop, it's going to be that. Yeah. Fair, I do a lot of nether work. Yeah, I did a lot of nether work as well. I got my first hype with nether work. Like not my first hype on this profile. I got with this nether work. So I definitely have a warm spot in my heart for nether work. It's just that I don't know. I really like cocoa beans. I don't think they're best for anything, but they're just really cool. I feel like they have the quickest milestones. Like you can get up in the leaderboard very easily, you can do crop milestones very easily, and I think they might, like, and they also make pretty good money. So, like, yeah, it's pretty good. It has its perks, but it's mainly just I like it. There's no much else to it. Actually, I think I do have to kill some zombie villagers, right? I don't know, I need to go quite a bit of them around on this now. I do need to grind some bestiary because my next bestiary milestone that gives a million XP is going to level up my term to Toxifylite 10, which will then make it pretty maxed out. Other than like tier 7 enchants and like Vicious Tabasco, Divine Gift, and Smoldering, which are not that worth it. They're pretty expensive for what they are. So yeah, this term is pretty much as maxed as I'm gonna get it probably, other than the Toxifylite 10. So that's pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna 10 star the hype because I heard it's not really helpful. But yeah. Generally, like, I don't think there's much more I need because I have the hype, the term, the armor set, and the coins for the other stuff I kind of want, like the claymore and the mining gear. Is that? By the way, I forgot when I did a video buying all the farming gear, all the fishing gear. I forgot about Gale Splash equipment. I could definitely afford to do it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I could not do it. It's just I forgot it was a thing. So that's kind of weird. Place some Void Gloom minions on your island. They give a ton of combat XP for Darkflash. No, I don't really need more combat. I don't need the like. I don't struggle getting the combat XP. If I put more minions, it's either going to be foraging minions for foraging 50 or slime minions for coins. I don't think I'm gonna leave fishing minions for a while. Like I'm gonna leave them until the end of derpy, but then I'm gonna replace with slime minions. Cause I do believe slime minions are pretty great. They give you like 10 mil a day. And like, not each, but like the entire setup. So that's pretty good. We have 1 hour and 8 minutes left, which is pretty great as well. It seems like we're doing pretty well. I think like foraging has not been that bad. We're already like over an hour in, and it did not feel too horrible. I'm not gonna say I like foraging because it makes no money, but it's pretty good. It's not like it's bearable. I feel like I could do it for like as a challenge. It's definitely doable. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably gonna put slime minions down. I don't have any slime minions, so I will have to buy them. But I don't think they're that expensive. I think I could probably trade my fishing minions in exchange for slime minions. Sorrow armor with citrine and universal slots for more money. I don't like, even if I made 5 times the money, or even if I made 10 times the money, it would have been like not that great. But this is probably only gonna add like 5% or something, 10%. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, the biggest part is I don't want to spend coins on like, I think also it's gonna slow me down, so I don't know if it's even gonna make it better, you know, because citron slots, but gonna in exchange be slower, may not be the best. I also don't, like, I can probably put perfect gemstone, that would be cheaper, because I could just put it and then sell it back. How much is citron? Do I put 2 perfect gemstones? It's like, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Hardamon, and not, I don't know why I did that. I meant to do hex. My brain just did not work for a second there, but great. We have perfect gemstones on our tree cap because it's very necessary. I don't know what you mean. This is definitely gonna help. You know, perfect gemstone. That's like another, I think 4 maybe. foraging fortune. That was definitely worth it to spend for 30 mil. Luckily, there is the cool option to sell it back, so it's only like a couple hundred K, maybe a mil. If there was no option to do that, I would not have done this. Luckily, there is, so yeah. It would have been worrying if I couldn't, but luckily I just removed the gemstones, so I know I can. Because it is soulbound. So, yeah. I don't know why. It's a very secret to it, which is cool. Oh, I can get another slot on my melonizer. That is actually good. I'm gonna do that. Easy, there we go. Let's get 2 flawlesses, because that's actually worth it for the melonizer. It is a good thing. Yeah, I don't know, they increased the amount of slots and I did not notice. So I just spent like, I somehow spent 50 million in a foraging stream. I don't know how that happened. That was not supposed to happen. I mean, it's okay, it's just, I don't know, not expected that. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to say. It's not something I expected to do. Whatever, I can sell most of the gems, like the perfect gemstones back and make most of the money. And the 10 million that I lost would not be that bad. I think this entire stream is just gonna be like 2 clips for the video of Spaceman or something, but I don't think I'm gonna do another derpy challenge really. So yeah. We do only have 1 hour and 3 minutes left, which is exciting. It's already been over 1 hour, which means we're over halfway there. Which is doable. It's it feels weird to do foraging and say it's doable to do double what I just did. But I don't know, it does not seem impossible. I thought I'd hate it much more than I am. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, someone seems to have gotten scammed for half the net worth. So let's be polite and ask how did they get scammed? Because that sucks. It is interesting to think though, like I have a purse bigger than some people's entire net worth. I don't know, I still cannot wrap my mind around how I got it, you know? Like, I know I got a Contra of a Terminator, so that's like 800 mil already. And I guess Cactus made me... No, yeah, that's pretty much it. Cactus and the Contra. But that's still crazy. Dude, my net worth is like 600 mil. That is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I got a pretty big Contra. Like, it's not it's not like I'm Contra carried because that is my term. So they just like gave back, they gave it back after a couple months. We were all in VC and this guy was upgrading this guy's term and made it 10 star and 1 starred his hive as well and upgraded everyone other guy's gear as well. We were all in VC and then scammed me. That sucks. I guess rip. But not let me write that sucks again. What did he expect? I think, like he said, they were all like talking in the VC and stuff, and because the guy was like not scamming anyone else, he thought he would not scam him. What I'm assuming happened, and if that's the case, that's actually pretty smart. The other guy faked doing it with his friends, and then they like made him do it as well. Then how you lost 700 mil. I don't know what happened there. That kind of sucks though. Imagine losing 700 mil. Oh, it does suck. Like, I can actually relate to that, kind of, because like I lost 8 billion twice. But that does suck. So yeah, that for real sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine losing so much. Like, I can't imagine, but it's like, it sucks. Like, I guess I never got scammed out of the 8 billion. One time I got ratted and lost an 8 billion coin net worth profile, and the other time I gave away like 7.5 billion when I quit, and then gave some more afterwards while I stopped playing. People kept asking, so yeah. Yo, the evening, what's up? Do you profile with this stream? Sure, I guess, why not? What's up? I'm gonna stream. We're doing foraging, and we're done when the timer in the top right hits 0. The one up here, you see it, but I don't. Like, I see it on my other monitor, but like not in the game. So it's like around this area. You can see it. It's pretty noticeable, I believe. Okay, I guess it's not noticeable enough. Let's just make it a little more noticeable. Yeah, this timer. Anyway, so that timer is the one that decides when I'm stopped foraging. Oh, you're Money Buster? I didn't know that would be. What's up? I'm thinking, what should I do? Gonna do F7 comp when I get Cat 44. F24? Sure. That's actually pretty good. You don't need your own Money Buster. Oh, wait, GG on that event. Wait, did not know that was you. You got it. You got 1.8 billion in the bank? How? No, 93. How did you get 1.8 bill? You should definitely get Cat 24 in a hype. That's a really good idea. Although, I would say I have no idea how you got the coins, you know? Because you're not high in any security. Like, how did you do that? You did not flip the coin, you did not mine, farm, or go to the rift for the coin, or fish. Like, honestly, how did you do that? I honestly, like, you did not profit from AH anything, you did not do with this. Like, how did you do it, like, for real, though? I would say, yeah, getting a hype would be cool and all, but, like, you should get a money, like, you probably have a money-making method, I just cannot see it. Like, how, what did you, how? Co-op, okay. Then you should definitely invest in a money-making method before a hype. Okay, and then yeah, that makes sense. Okay, if you got a 1.8 build co-op though, that is pretty good. But yeah, I would say get a money-making method like rift or mining or farming or whatever. But get one of these before you try and get to F7 comp. Like F7 comp is cool and all, but you need the ability to make more money before you're wasting all your money. The 1.8 bill would be enough for a hype with scroll, but you would not be able to use it too much without a good armor setup and equipment and pets and the magical power, and all of that costs a lot of money, so you would need a lot of money. Like, you need like 3 bill for a good mage setup, so I would say try and get a money making method. That's probably gonna be the best thing for you. I personally like farming. For 1.1 done dead, that sucks. See my next, my again is fax lore, for sure. Fax lore. You are a farmer, which is amazing. Farming 30, just upgraded to crappie. You have a giant sword, and you're farming cactus. Okay, why cactus? You should be farming mushroom if you're not farming 40. But that's still pretty good. You got half a bill net worth. Jason, what can I do? I'm so confused right now. I have 2.8 bill net worth, but I don't have term and hype. I'm gonna help you in a second to find your 2.8 bill. But I would say just continue farming. Maybe switch to mushroom. Mushroom or easier gold medal, by the way. I don't know what should I sell. My IGN is Fantex Q, for sure. But yeah, just continue farming, get better farming gear, get to squash and then fermento. And then once you're starting to make good money per hour, like 15 mil an hour, 20 mil an hour, you can start going for the other stuff, leveling up some other skill levels. For example, you could do alchemy and carpentry. You can profit for carpentry and then get use some coin from that and from farming to max alchemy. That would be a pretty good way to do it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I would say for you. And well, I shall make a mushroom farm. Good luck. Okay, select for crappie. You said you got a 2.8 bill net worth. No hype or term. You already have 80 million of stats, so we can start there. Wardrobe, that's usually a big part. Okay, so this does seem like a decent setup, but I don't think that's all of. I think all of them combined are maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 700 mil. Because this seems like a 150 mil. This seems like 150 mil. This could be like 100, and this could be like 30. So I don't know how much I said. That's around how much I would be worth, I'd say. I don't see anything. Oh, you have a music room just sitting here to sell that. That's up to 5 mil. Well, yeah, okay. A recon. This atom split is like 150, maybe more mil. Gauntlet of Contagion. We just have some pretty random stuff laying around. This giant sword that's worth like 200 mil. I don't see why, how it's, okay, yeah, you do just have a bunch of random stuff that are worth a lot, you know, like the Griffin pet, the Enderman pet, the Skada, the Guardian, the Blue Whale, and the Squid. They're all just worth a lot of coins, they're just laying around. And if you sold those things, you might be able to get like a term. I'm not saying you should sell everything, but some of the random stuff that you don't use for sure. Is Lucy still here? I don't know if Skada pet is best or not, but I think now Bal is, and later maybe Skada becomes better. I'm not sure, because they are nerfing Bal massively. Although I did hear that Bal's new ability makes it pretty good. If you want to see my co-ops, his... Okay. Oh, no, it's Civility, not Skibidi. Okay, Civility. Yo, he's got a max... He's a pretty good miner. 278 mil. 336. He's pretty good. Okay, thanks for that, like, no problem. I'm glad I could help. Generally, you just have some stuff lying around that you might want to sell if you don't use them. But you can, like, according to what I saw, a lot of it is just, like, a couple 100 million sitting in random places. Like, I don't know, maybe you are using the Skada pet or something. I'm not saying you're not, I'm just cutting on it. We're gonna lowball my knife for a fungi cutter. Yeah, I lost a lot of coins selling my stuff, but I'm just thinking like, yeah, but I've made like 500 million coins. You know, like, I've made half a billion coins farming cactus. I don't mind losing 10 million on the knife. That's pretty much what I'm like. Why I'm like pretty okay losing them. I think like foraging is not that bad, you know? Like we still have 50 minutes left. That's not that long. We've already done over like an hour and 20 minutes. That's pretty good. Like as bad as because I think I made it much worse in my head. Like I thought it's gonna absolutely suck. Like I'm gonna feel like an hour surpassed when it's only been like 5 minutes. But okay, this is worrying. The fact that the tree is breaking laggily is a little worrying, it's not gonna lie. Hopefully that's not gonna be the case for too long. But yeah, I don't know. I think like there's a lot of really good money making methods. It just depends on your style of gameplay. The only thing I cannot justify a new player getting into as a brand new player is probably that like combat in general. Like I guess if you count the rift as combat, then sure. But if you like generally like dungeons or slayers or stuff like that, like I don't think that would make you much money as an early game player. Like you're not gonna make anything from killing tier 2 revs, you know? Or like doing FM like floor 3. You're not gonna get coin from that. Maybe if you're a really late game and you can do like 1.5 minute floor 3 runs and you're gonna get some coins from recoms. I don't know, I don't feel like you can make actual money with it. Yo, GamerGov, what's up? We're doing foraging as I promised on that short. We're doing an hour, 2 hours and 10 minutes of it. We have 48 minutes left, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Yeah, I'm not farming. That is a true statement. Luckily though, I woke up a couple hours earlier and got the extra couple of farming hours I wanted to do. So I'm still gonna reach my 1k mushrooms today. We need to get to 12.2k and we're currently at 11.8, so it's all good. Don't worry. But yeah, we are foraging. Foraging is pretty great. It's not great. I don't know why I said that. We've been foraging for an hour and something in 23 minutes, and we did not even get a single level up. We might end up leveling up in the next 47 minutes. I am not sure what my rates are. Why does it not have the foraging skill? There's no one for foraging. They just have it for farming money efficient combat. But you're doing something worse than farming? Yeah, I know, that's the point of this. Oh yeah, I didn't end up, I ended up making it so no one would really know about the shorts pretty much. So it has to be organic viewers. If you go to the channel and you go to my most recent shorts, I've explained the entire thing. It's all explained there in great detail, explaining why I'm doing this, which is pretty much for every like I'm gonna do 10 minutes, for every sub I'm gonna do half an hour. And it came out to 2 hours and 10 minutes. And I am a man of my word, so if I said I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Even if it's foraging. By the way, I'm gonna ignore the fact that you're saying that mining, that farming is bad, because that's an obvious lie. You know, like look at my purse and look at your net worth and tell me which one is higher. I'm gonna make it 230. What's that, Michael? What's the stream? I stopped increasing it after I started the stream. But I would love it if you like and subscribe. That would be amazing. Who said that? I don't know. What do you mean? You said, but you're doing something worse than farming. Like that's insinuating that farming is not good, and I take that very personally. Can I make it higher? Not this time. I mean, you could give it a shot. I would love it if you like and subscribe. Don't get me wrong. You should definitely do that, but I'm not gonna increase the timer now. Not to say we're gonna end the stream right after the 45-minute mark. It's just that we're gonna stop foraging. We might go and do some duels or bedwars or maybe even farming. I need a minute like that. 1 second. I do want to make sure of something else. Okay. Yeah, by the way, I don't know how. I did not expect it to happen, but the derpy videos I made, like me collecting the fishing minions and how to get carpentry 50 in 10 minutes, did pretty well. People really did not like that I did not... When I made the video, I checked before and I was sure that carpentry gives like the same amount of pet XP as enchanting and alchemy. But apparently it's not. It does not give you pet XP, and I did count that into one of the reasons why it's less expensive. But apparently it's not the case. I only found out about it after like the 10th comment. I had to check again, and then I was like, oh. That's not true. I was wrong. But yeah, I mean, they did do pretty well though, which I'm very happy about. The fact that so many people wrote the comments that it does not give pet XP was very helpful in the algorithm. I do think that foraging is not that bad. You know, like it's not making you any money and it's not leveling me up fast enough. Have fun. Or like, yeah, I don't know if that's right. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think foraging is like the most fun, but it's not horrible. It's like, as a challenge, it's okay. It's like, I would say I could do a worse challenge. Like if I did like for every like I'm gonna have to level up a number of times, and that's gonna actually suck because for some reason, even after an hour and a half, I did not level up a single time. And that's not gonna be great. If I had to do multiple level ups. So yeah. But I mean, leveling up foraging 25 is pretty good, I'd say. You know, like foraging 25 is like a round number. It's also not going to level me up a bit closer to skill average 50. I think I'm gonna get skill average 50 before getting foraging 26. Like that's how much I'm not doing foraging. But it is, like, also I think foraging is just really slow for some reason. Like, even though, like, most skills would not take you that long to level up a single time at this point. Like, I feel like, or at least it's gonna be much easier, you know, or at least much more. Like, there's gonna be another perk. That's gonna be more profitable or faster. Like, I don't know. By the way, the fact that you can max out this carpentry from 0 to 50 in 10 minutes is crazy to me. I did not realize it was that fast, but it is, which is pretty cool. I care about that more than like I care about the 70 mil. I feel like I could get a pretty high place in the carpentry leaderboard if I tried. Like if I wanted to just spend 100 mil to level it up to like as much carpentry XP as I can. Like, I could get to the top 1,000 if I had like a goal to get to the top 1,000 in as many leaderboards as I can. I think that's gonna be a pretty easy one. Just spend 100 million carpentry and get like top 1k. That would be pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It is pretty cool. We're only 40 minutes left, so I'm gonna be honest, that's actually pretty exciting. I am excited to be done with foraging for the next while. Always, every time I'm doing a challenge, I'm like excited when it's done. But this is not even a long challenge, so it's kind of like more like a nice change of scenery, if I'm being honest. Because I've farmed mushroom, basically the only thing I've done on HYPIXEL for the past week. So it's pretty good. I'm trying to get 1,200 enchanted brown blocks every day, because that way I'm gonna get to the 19,500 I need pretty quickly, right? Like, let's say I get to 12.2k today, so I need 7.42 divided by 1,200. We'll get like a bit over 6 days, and considering I'm getting a little over that, like I'm trying to make 1,200 my minimum, not my max. I feel like I could do in 6 days. I could do it, which is pretty cool. The reason I'm really excited about Space Run is because that's my final farming challenge. Like after that, I'm doing dungeons and slayers and mining and fishing and farming and mining and fishing and rift and slayers and kudra, like all the other stuff I want to do. And I feel like I could probably get a really high skyblock level pretty quickly after I'm done with farming, because I'm pretty much gotten all the XP you can. Like not really, but most of it, like 75%. Because I am still missing some 50 from garden plots, some almost 210, I guess, from composter, 8 from crop upgrade, which is not much. This I did not accept a lot of visitors, I guess. I don't know. This is max. I don't know why this is bugged. This is max though, and this is max. Like, I think I've done most there is to do in farming. The rest I need is copper pretty much, and I guess copper and coins is the rest of the XP I need. Which is basically just me going to the garden every once in a while, accepting all the visitors and leaving, and then doing that a couple times a day while doing something else. And that way I'm going to continue getting a lot of copper. And then at some point, when I'm further in completion, I'm just gonna spend like 300 million on composter, and more like 2 billion on composter and plots. But yeah, that's pretty good. I think the fact that there are so many really good farmers, like I think the fact that some of the best players in the games are farmers or were farmers is pretty cool. Like, did you know that Yadi was a farmer? True story. At least that's what I think he said. I'm pretty sure he was a farmer. But Zydrox was a farmer, and he is a pretty good player. Like, sure, he's not an Iron Man, but his main profile is like level 411. And he's a very well-known farmer. So that means farming equals a really good player. But yeah, the mining update does seem to be interesting. To be honest, I do feel like after the mining update is out, the progression is going to be very different in mining, to the point where like I will need to do a new video, which I think will be pretty fun if I can get the right information. But for now, they're just changing it all the time. I know that because I see their aliases, new videos, and they keep coming up all the time. So I stopped following it until it comes out, and then I'm just gonna check the latest one and find out what the update is. For now, it just changes all the time. I did get though. 1 second, let's stop the timer for a second, because I am doing something that crap. I did stop at okay, that's not good. It was 35 minutes. I clicked the wrong button. I meant to do pause, and I apparently stopped means they were doing the entire thing from scratch. Okay. I meant to do pause, not stop. Anyway, what I want to show is that I have this in here. The moldy muffin. It's 23 mil, and the hardest thing you have to do is 3 nucleus runs, but you got all the parts. You need to do it on the alpha, obviously, but the campaign booster was worth quite a lot. The painter's palette is pretty worthless. 1 second though, I do have to leave for a second. Sorry for that, I just have to put that in. Yeah, the artist palette, the painter's palette was not worth a lot, but... Wait, why? I don't know if I had the MVP plus at that point or not. Anyway, let's go back to foraging. /hub. I'm gonna continue the timer, don't worry, I did not forget. It's just that I want to do it once I'm in the park. So, resume. I don't know why they have stop and pause be two different things. I'm pretty sure that means the same thing. Anyway, so yeah, I did lose a couple of seconds, so we're gonna continue, I guess, a couple of seconds over what we need to, just so it won't be said that I skimmed a little, because, yeah. So we're gonna continue a couple of seconds after. Oh, actually, luckily we have the live timer, so we can just see how long we've been live for. So that's gonna be a helper. I guess, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna continue. We are gonna, we've done quite a lot of foraging, and I think I saw a bug or something climbing on my wall, and that was a little scary. Not a bug, but it's called, not a lizard, but a smaller one. I don't know what it's called. Let's just say a bug. Anyway, we're at 80%. I feel like in the next 34 minutes we're gonna level up once. Which is okay, I guess. It's gonna be like 10%. We're getting about 1% a minute, which I feel like is pretty slow for this level. But it's not horrible, I guess. Foraging minions method does sound actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I feel like I could do that easily for a good couple thousand hours, not couple hundred hours, like how long it takes to get to 50. Oh no. Works pretty well. I feel like foraging, like, I feel like it did not go that poorly. So I thought I'm gonna be much more sad after like an hour and a half of doing this, but it's actually not that difficult. You know, I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like you could do for it. I feel like it's possible. Like I feel like if I had the minion setup on the island, I could do a longer stream even. I don't know. I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could continue doing foraging, which is shocking to me because when I heard Zydrox say that it's not that bad, I did not believe him. No, especially ignore DQ is a little annoying. I don't know why they're that mad, but I'm gonna block them because toxic. Anyways, I don't know, I feel like foraging is definitely a doable thing. Like I did not believe when people told me it's not a doable thing, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually shocked by how it, like, I don't know why, I thought it would be much more painful. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to continue doing it for fun or anything, there's no shot I'm going to be making this a daily occurrence, but for a challenge, it's actually not that bad. I thought it would be one of the harder challenges I've done, but it's definitely not one of the hardest challenges I've done. Yo, Clatter! You're using Mushroom Cow, by the way? Yeah, I know, I don't have an ocelot pet. I guess B-pet would be better. But yeah, what's up? Welcome to Steam. Hope you're having a great day. We are foraging, continuing until the timer is down to 0. It's currently at 30 minutes. So yeah. I have an ocelot if you want to borrow it. Yeah, I would love to. I don't want to, like, take it though for you. Like, yeah. So we're taking it though, but if you're okay with it, then for sure I would love to. I guess, but I mean it's only going to be another 30 minutes, so yeah. But for sure, if you could, yeah, okay. 1 second, let's pause the timer. Okay. Yo, what's up? Yo, thank you. Okay, then let's use it for this. 1 second, I'm gonna F-add you so I remember your IGN. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so we have the ocelot pet equipped now. So we're gonna get the foraging a little faster. We might even level up quite a bit over the next level, which would be pretty cool. Thank you so much, by the way. It's like a 30% boost now. I think we're now at 84%. By the way, I almost forgot to resume the timer. But yeah, we have this timer. By the way, it's so cool to have the timer look like that. It's gonna be pretty helpful. I can use that for a lot of stuff now, for videos and whatever. Like the timer, it's so cool. I thought foraging would suck much more than this, but considering how easy it is to do, like, not easy, but like, I don't know. I don't know why, but it's just like something about it makes it feel not bad. I don't know. Something though. What foraging level are you? I'm 24, 85% to 25. I don't know why it's so slow. I've foraged for a whole hour and 45 minutes and I'm still not to one foraging level higher. I think I'm gonna level up though to 25 this stream. Or at least I hope I will. When I go for foraging 50, I'll definitely do the minion setup and buy my own setup pet. I just didn't want to buy one for like the 2-hour challenge. But for like when I do want to do the minion setup, I think that would be pretty good. I mean, the minion setup is just basically holding up. It takes me nearly 3 hours to level up once right now with derpy and ocelot. That's crazy. Why is foraging that slow? Like 3 hours to level once is not bad for like the AFK setup, because it's basically like I can do that twice. I can level up 2 times a day, and like I guess 25 levels would not be horrible. You know, like foraging 36. That's actually not low or anything. It's like higher, significantly higher than me. But like I thought that would be in like foraging 40, 45 maybe, like to level the final couple of levels. Okay, then for 36, that is actually kind of slow. They should definitely boost up the rates of foraging. Like it cannot make it take you that long for a skill that makes nothing. Like there are worthless skills, like for example carpentry and such is pretty worthless. Might go for foraging 40 this derpy, but I don't know. Yeah, makes I don't know if I could do that. Maybe if I could go for 40 I would, but like considering there's only 1 day and 20 hours, doing another 12 hours of foraging sounds pretty painful. Do you have the island set up though? Because if you do, then it probably would be worth it. I started foraging at 30 2 days ago. You really do enjoy foraging then. I don't know, I could not do it. Yeah, I do it 2x2 island. Oh, okay, then you do the method where you like do left, like you plant the sapling, grow it with the enchanted bone mill, rod swap, break it a tree, and then go back to planting, rod, left click. So it's like right click, left click. So it's just cause guild has an event for skill XP. What do you mean? How do you do it, guild? What do you mean guild? Yeah, but no rod swapping, cause that's too much effort load. I feel like even without, just like right click, like hold right click, then swap, right click, and then left click. That still sounds a little difficult. I guess if you could hold right click, then you could do this in a right, like if you do number 1, like the 1 button to be the right click, the 2 to be like your sapling, 3 for rod or for bone, 4 for either rod or axe, and then 4 for either left click or rod, and then 5 for either axe. My guild is doing an event during derpy, and people who get most weight, skill weight, gets 200 mil. That is really cool. Yeah, we have a good guild, but people did not really play today. Yesterday, though, like for the past couple of days, though, we have been getting over 200,000 XP pretty consistently. It's gone down a little because of school. I got people are trying for school, but like generally, we're getting a lot of XP. But yeah, I don't know. I did not have an event or anything. The best thing I got in an event was in the Elite Farmers Discord server. They had the farming event where like the number 1 won a rank, the top 3 won a rank or something, and I got number 5. If my team got number 5, I was definitely carried. It's not like I was not doing anything, it's just that they were insane. Like I was doing 12 hours a day, but they were doing like 18 hours a day. So it's just not even a competition. But yeah, we're still pretty good. I feel like 12 hours a day, and I'm still like being carried by my team because they're playing much more is insane. I thought 12 hours a day would make me like at least be in the middle, but I was by far last place in my team, which is crazy. You know? Seems insane to me. So like, think of 12 hours a day is an insane amount of time to play. I feel like my usual average is 7, which is still a lot, but it's like not 12. It still gives me enough time to be with my family and friends and stuff. You know? I don't know, it feels crazy to me to play 18 hours a day for a competition. Especially when there was no real prize, just like you got the rank, I think. I don't know. I think they should have done it to top 10. I can still brag about being under top 5 though, that's still a good rank. But to be fair, that competition did get me to be number 978 in carrot, which I mean it's another crop I'm in the top 1k in. An issue I'm facing right now is that a lot of the crops that I stopped farming, I'm very close to being out of the top 1k, like cactus and carrots. I'm 912 and 978. Wheat I'm still farming with flies. Mushroom I'm currently farming, and I'm gonna farm for a little more, which means I'm probably gonna make it safe enough. And cocoa beans I'm not getting out of there. But, and pumpkin I'm probably not also not gonna get out of the top 1k. But there is a good chance I'm not gonna be top 1k in carrots for a long time. And cactus also I don't think it's gonna be too long. Because I only got mouse on 46, I did not get like over that way or anything, I just pretty much stopped at 46. So I feel like a lot of people are gonna do it. I'm actually shocked that now that they think about it, only 1,000 people got mouse on 46 in cactus. That is actually nothing. Considering like millions of people play the garden, like millions of people have. If you go here, you can see 27 million total people, or if you go to the more active part where you check here, it's like 10 million people. Let's say there are like even like a million people. You wanna tell me that only 1,000, like 0.1% of people maxed the cactus milestone? That sounds a little low. That's shocking. And there's not only a million people, I feel like, you know? I would assume it's like 4 or 5 mil. Okay, I could not do that like that. I don't know, I kind of like I feel like foraging is probably the most boring thing to do, and I don't hate it, which either be a good or a bad sign. Because on one hand it's good because if this does not suck, then nothing in the game is gonna suck. But at the same time, why do I find this kind of enjoyable? I think that's a mental issue, you know? and that's a bigger problem than I can do random stuff in the game. I don't know. It's an interesting situation. It's like a weird situation where I'm sad I'm enjoying something. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just like not doing anything, but okay. We're at 94%. We're definitely gonna level up. Like, if we're not gonna level up in 18 minutes, I'm gonna continue until we level up. That's like, I'm willing to take that risk that we're gonna do it in the 18 minutes, considering we only have 6% left. But yeah, we're gonna continue a little after as well, but you know, not much after. Like after the level up, not after the time. I don't know, to be honest, I was worried about doing this. I'm still shocked that it's actually fun. Oh wait, sorry, I did not see a message. You'd think fishing was boring, but it's actually fun. It is actually pretty fun, I heard. I could not do it too much, but I did hear it's pretty fun. Because you get to like kill all the mobs and stuff, and like when there's like Lord Shabbos and Thunder and stuff. It does sound like it could be pretty cool. I hit fishing 60 recently, but I don't do enough damage for derpy low. Yeah, that is an issue. To be honest, I did not think about it. It might be the reason why when I'm fishing I cannot one-shot them. Like, if I had the magical power and mana and it was not derpy, I could probably do it. Based on my current rates, I'm gonna finish Spaceman after Finnegan is over, which is actually, or about when it's over, which is pretty good. I mean, originally I wanted to finish it before derpy came, but then I realized it's a much harder challenge than I expected. And I was like, okay, I want to finish it during, or like after, like during derpy, or like when derpy's over. And then I realized it was even harder, and it's gonna take me even after derpy. RNK to whoever gets 10 under 10 seconds to my parkour / visit me. That's a pretty good social island. Someone show XD for me, you know? Like I used to do that where like if you get whoever has the best time on my parkour, like the most time on my island in the next 24 hours gets to win 10 million coins. And then a bunch of people just AFK'd there. That was pretty cool. I thought that Portal was like a weird person. Then I realized it was a little too big to be a person, but I wanted to see what that was. Derpy is actually a pretty awesome mayor. Like, he has some negatives for sure, but I think overall he's pretty good. And I also think I got a pretty good use out of this one. Like with the over 2 hours of foraging and like collecting minions and leveling up a couple of times. I think I did a pretty good use out of derpy. It's like, yeah. I would not have been able to level up this much with, it's crazy to think it would have taken me longer to level up without him. We had to swap to Wither goggles to fish instead of Magma Lord helmet. Really? By the way, you couldn't, there is no fishing 60, I don't think, right? Yeah, fishing 50, okay. I was worried for a second, but yeah, I think like switching to that could possibly be needed for derpy. Got a pretty cool Hellfire on. I have this one. It's not as good, but it's still pretty good. Like here I have 10, 10 and Master Star and like 7 stars. But other than that, it's pretty similar. Like also Flash 5 Godro. I also have the Magma Lord armor, but I'm not fishing 45 yet, so can't use it. But my goal is just fishing 50. It's not like fishing 50 and golden trophy fishing. It's not like to actually make a lot of money there. The money would be awesome to make, don't get me wrong, it's just not a goal. I feel like I could make some money, but not gonna be a ton of it. 99%, that's good. I did fishing 50 with Magma Rod. That's crazy. Yeah, I bought everything I needed for a video though, to be fair. I forgot about Gill Splash though. I forgot about the equipment, and now I'm kind of like, how am I gonna do that? Because, you know, I don't want to do another video of I bought the best fishing equipment. I feel like a lot of that is like 300 mil. You know, like that's a big amount of coins. Although I don't think you need it, you know, I can probably do Fin Wave and that will be good enough. Like the belt, gloves, I think like that would not be that expensive. Well, you only use one piece of Gill Splash? Really? Don't you use like the whole big setup? The Gill Splash? You do the cloak, the belt, the glove, and then the Magma Lord gauntlet. It provides immunity to nether magma and grants stuff. That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good buff, if I'm being honest. Yeah, if you PV me, you can see the best equipment, except mine isn't good attributes. Glad. Oh, so it's the Thunder Necklace, the Magma Lord Gauntlet, the Implosion Belt, and the Fin Wave. No, you need the Gill Splash, no? I'm pretty sure Gill Splash would be better. I can buy this setup. That's like 100 mil. I can just buy it for the video. Like when I actually will go for it, I'll just, yay, we got it. Bam, Foraging 25. That's crazy. We are pro forgers. We are gatherer level 5. Yay, we got a GG. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, Gill Splash better than Fin Wave, but I don't have yet. Fair enough. It's probably not even that much better. I'm gonna buy like that kind of setup where like I already have the Implosion Belt, Thunder Necklace, and the Magma Lord Necklace. Not that expensive. Thunder Necklace is like 300k. Yeah, I can get all of that for like 20. Yeah, I can get that for pretty cheap. I think for like 50 mil I could get the entire decent equipment. 130 if I want the good one. But like, yeah. But yeah, we got 10 minutes left. We're gonna be done with this. But yeah, we got the 40-25. That was the biggest goal. of the, what's it called? That's the biggest, that's like the only thing I wanted, like I expected to do. I did not, like I think that's pretty good. We still got a couple minutes left though. We're gonna use those 10 minutes to get a lead for the next level. Yeah, I think foraging, I usually think the only way I'm gonna get foraging 50 would be by opening Jerry boxes. Right now, I think the more likely way I'm gonna do it is by doing the island method with the minions. I think that's the most likely way I'm gonna do it, because that way you're just being pretty passive for a couple hundred hours, and that's something I'm pretty good at anyways. So yeah, I think it could be pretty likely I'll do that. Yeah. We still have 8 minutes left, but it's getting there. We are very close. I feel like if you IRL traded, like bought a bunch of gems and bought a bunch of cookies and sold them, you could get a decent profile relatively quickly. Like you unlock Bazaar to sell the cookies, which let's say takes you like 3 hours or whatever. It takes quite a while because you need to get scout level 7. But then all you have to do is just sell a bunch of cookies, buy a bunch of terror boxes, you level up a ton of skills, you do a bunch of stuff to the museum. Like, it doesn't sound like it would be that hard. You make some investments in skins and stuff to get a money making method, and that's it. You have a good skill average, you got a lot of coins, you got a money making method that makes you billions every day. What more do you need? You know? Like, it's not gonna make you max, but it's gonna give you an insanely helpful amount. Like, if you had infinite coins, you're gonna be progressing much faster than someone without infinite amount of coins. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see what they're saying in chat, but that's actually very confusing to me. So I'm gonna say toggle chat real quick, because I'm trying to focus on that for some reason. This is gonna be much easier to focus now. We have 6 minutes left. It's actually pretty good. We are very close. Yo, Hubert, what's up? How are you doing? It's weird for me not to see you in info stream. What's up? How are you doing? We're foraging. I challenged myself and the viewers that I'm gonna forage based on the reaction to a certain short. And it came out to 2 hours and 10 minutes of foraging. We have currently done about 2 hours and 4.5 minutes. So yeah, I'm very excited. We're gonna be done with it in very soon. Yeah, hope you enjoy. We did level up once though, which is pretty cool. I am going to sell the purple gemstone I put on the what's it called, on the tree cap, because I bought them just to make this be a little more profitable. Not that it's gonna matter at all, but you know, let's make it seem like it might. I feel like if you did foraging 50 though with the island minion method, you could get an insane collection of a tree type. So you could get to top in the leaderboard, which would be pretty cool. Like if you were to go for a top place in all the skills, I think a lot of them would be pretty easy. You know, like just spend a ton of coins and you get to a nice place in carpentry and alchemy. Enchanting just their daily. Are you looking to buy dyed jaded demon chestplate? I accidentally got one. Not really, if I'm being honest. I feel like dyeing the demon chestplate does not look super good. because it just makes it look like a leather armor instead of the the gold armor that it is. Yeah. I don't know. Also, I don't really like dying armor because now I found out I can just dye it for free like this. So, like if I do /NU rename, I could just do this and change it to put any dye in the game I wanted. Like I want it to be matcha dyed, I want it to be periwinkle dyed, secret dyed, bone dyed, pure white dyed, pure black dyed, tentacle dyed, whatever I wanted. I want to put one of the animated dyes. But yeah, I personally do not. I don't like. I want it to remain the way it is. Like I did dye this with the felt dye, and this I think is the iceberg dye. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. I don't know. I feel like dyes in general are pretty good, but they're not worth. I would only recommend to actually dye an armor, like an armor, only if you are gonna use that armor for more than like 500 hours. If you're not gonna use it for that long, just use any rename or like or have it as a basic. Because if you're not gonna use it for 500 hours, then it's not worth spending coins for it to look cooler. That's why like I'm fine with having spent the coins on this perimeter. Yo, Tangy, yes it is almost over. We're currently 2 minutes and 15 seconds away. This is very cool. I'm very excited. This is actually very, very cool. I am pretty shocked. I have nothing to say, but to be honest, it was not that bad. In fact, I'm not even gonna end the stream right in there. I'm gonna stop foraging, but we're not gonna end the stream. I think we might even continue some farming or something because I actually don't feel like it was that long. It's pretty energized. I think I could go for another hour. But yeah, we're doing very well. We're an hour and a half in. A minute and a half left, sorry. We've already leveled up. And we're gonna get to make a bunch of coins because we're gonna sell the perfect gemstones. Because, like, yeah. I don't know if make a bunch of coins is the right terminology. Because I spent more than that to buy them, but you know what I mean. I feel like it's like seeing the coins joining the bank. I feel like that's going to be pretty cool and an emotional moment for the coins. So yeah, I feel like that would be pretty cool to see. I don't know why I'm making it sound more emotional than it is. It's just getting coins in the bank, but still. 32, 31, 30 seconds left. I'm gonna count down from 10 when we're done, like when we're in the final 10 seconds. I'm gonna count down because that is actually pretty cool. We have a timer. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Stop foraging. The timer is out. Let's remove it. And let's see how much money we've made from foraging, you know? Like that is a lot of money. And now let's start by removing the gemstones from the hex. And like taking this out, putting it back to fine. And yeah, let's sell this. This is 38 mil. Thank you for the GGs. That is pretty cool. We've sold the rest for like 550, 600k. I actually did not see it. Especially 700k. That's pretty good. Let's just go give Clad his Arthur pet back. I'm gonna visit him. By the way, this is a cool island. Like, Jesus, that's a pretty cool island. What's that? Thank you for the pet, I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, that was pretty good. We've leveled up a whole level, which I think is pretty great. You know, I'd say that is a pretty good thing. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, not forget to leave a like and subscribe and turn on notification. And until the next time, goodbye.